Every morning, you wake up and look at the numbers. You check your YouTube studio, you refresh, you check again. Your view count is a battlefield, and the algorithm feels like a relentless, faceless enemy, a monster you can't please, a tyrant that's holding your success hostage. You've watched 100 videos telling you how to beat the algorithm, but nothing works. Here's the brutal truth. The algorithm doesn't hate you. It's not a conspiracy. It's just a mirror reflecting an embarrassingly simple mistake you're making every single time you hit upload. Today, I'm going to destroy the myth that you need to please the algorithm. That mindset is what's killing your channel. Most creators are playing a game of chase, trying to guess what the algorithm wants, while the top 1% have a different, more powerful understanding. They've realized that the algorithm isn't a god to be worshipped. It's a tool designed to do one thing and one thing only. And when you stop trying to please it and start focusing on what actually matters, everything changes. I learned this the hard way, thinking I could outsmart the system. I optimized my titles, I used every tag imaginable, I even paid for courses. It was all a complete waste of time. I watched channels blow up with sloppy editing and simple thumbnails, while my meticulously crafted videos went nowhere. It wasn't until I stopped obsessing over the algorithm and started obsessing over a single metric that my channel started to move. This one metric is the key. Most creators operate from a fundamentally flawed assumption that views are the goal. They're not. They're a byproduct. The real game is being played at a deeper level. To understand this, we need to go deeper than surface level advice and dissect the one single metric that determines if your video lives or dies. And it has nothing to do with subscriber count, likes, or comments. Let's look at the psychology of the viewer. Your audience doesn't care about your tags. They don't care about your perfect SEO. They care about one thing: the promise you made and whether you delivered on it. The algorithm is just a reflection of that. It's not trying to hurt you, it's trying to do its job, serve the best possible content to its users so they stay on the platform. And the way it measures best is brutally simple. It measures viewer satisfaction, how long someone stays. The key metric isn't views, it's average view duration, AVD. Think of it like this. You have a video with 1,000 views, AVD is 1 minute. The next channel has a video with 500 views, but an AVD of 5 minutes. The algorithm will always favor the second video. Why? Because it kept people on the platform longer. It was a more satisfying experience. You can't cheat this. Your video either holds attention or it doesn't. But here's where it gets interesting. While you're obsessing over keywords and tags, the top creators are obsessed with something else entirely. They understand that every video is a negotiation. You're negotiating with your viewer to trade their time for value, and most creators lose that negotiation in the first 10 seconds. This is the single subtle flaw that makes the algorithm hate your video. It's not a conspiracy, it's a design flaw in your content. You're trying to please the algorithm by following rules. Give a quick intro, tell people to subscribe, explain who you are. This is exactly what the algorithm doesn't want. In the first 10 seconds, the algorithm is asking, will this viewer stay? And if you're spending that precious, crucial time on filler, on generic intros, on telling them to smash a like button, your brain is telling the algorithm, this video is not worth watching. It's an immediate red flag, a signal that this content isn't engaging, and the algorithm, doing its job, stops showing it. You've killed your own video before it even had a chance to live. The truth is, you're playing the wrong game. The YouTube game isn't about numbers. It's about psychology. It's about a single insight that will change your relationship with the platform forever. The algorithm doesn't hate you. It's not out to get you. The algorithm is not a god. It's a scoreboard. It simply reflects how well you're engaging your audience. The only thing that matters is AVD. So how do you improve it? The first 10 seconds of your video must be ruthless. No filler, no generic intros. You have to immediately hook the viewer with a promise and a question. This is what you're going to get, and here's why you can't leave before you get it. Think about this video. I didn't introduce myself. I didn't tell you to subscribe. I immediately identified your pain point and promised a brutal, uncomfortable truth. I started with the crisis, not the intro. This is the hook. It's the single most important element of any video. Successful creators have mastered the art of the hook. They spend more time on their first 10 seconds than on their next 3 minutes. They open with a bold statement, an uncomfortable question, or a visual that forces you to stay. They understand that they're not fighting the algorithm, they're fighting for the viewer's attention. 1 second at a time. The algorithm is just counting the seconds. Now when you go back to creating, don't ask yourself, what will the algorithm like? Ask a different, more powerful question. What will force my audience to stay for another 10 seconds? Stop trying to please an algorithm that can't be pleased and start focusing on the human being on the other side of the screen. The algorithm is not a problem to be solved. It's a reflection of the problems you have with your audience. The moment you make this mental shift, everything will feel different. You'll stop creating for the algorithm and start creating for the audience. Your relationship with YouTube will transform from one of fear and frustration to one of strategic design. You will no longer feel like a slave to a machine. You'll become the architect of your own growth, understanding that the only thing holding you back has been your own flawed approach. The algorithm is not your enemy. It's your most honest friend. It will tell you the truth about your content if you're brave enough to listen. Most people will watch this and continue to obsess over tags, titles, and thumbnails. They'll keep blaming the algorithm for their stagnant growth. They'll keep lying to themselves. Don't be most people. The choice is yours. You can keep playing a game you'll never win, or you can face the truth about your content. The difference between a dreamer and a successful creator isn't luck, it's psychology. And now you have the blueprint.